My name's Bro. I am a laryngectomy, and which basically means I'm a neck breather. Now, this particular video is for more so for the new people or the people who are about to have a laryngectomy as a precaution and a just guidance and information. This one will be about doctors, nurses, and the ER. First off, you are going to be or are part of a very unique group of people. There's roughly 60,000 laryngectomies in the U.S. There's only 100,000 worldwide, according to the best counts that they can come up with. This means that you are 1/200th of a percent of the population. Basically, they don't care about you. They don't train the nurses. They don't train the doctors. And they sure don't train the emergency rooms. So, your best bet is learn everything you can, educate yourself, and make sure you wear a medical alert bracelet. Preferably, this particular type that says, I am a neck breather. Now, I have another one. 4 years, no doctor, emergency room staff, or nurse, including having surgery, has ever looked at it or questioned it. So, part of this is educate yourself. Call your local 911 and see if they have, or maybe you already know, that they have the ability when you call from your own phone. It lights up on the screen your address. If it does, then what you want to do is you want to contact them and have them add, you are a neck breather. You have a full laryngectomy, and you may not be able to speak. You may only be able to bang on the phone. So please, if that happens, send help and make sure that they're aware you breathe through your neck only. Now what this will do is, where I live, it does work. It comes up on the screen, total neck breather. That way when they dispatch the ambulance and the fire department, they already know coming to me that I am a neck breather. And this means they have to use different tools to rescue me. For your neck, to resuscitate is an infant child or infant/child face mask. It will go over your stomach, and then they use an adult bag. If they use a child bag, you're not getting enough air. Your average adult takes in 500 milliliters of air. The little adult child bag isn't enough to fill your lungs up. It may save your life, but they should use the adult bag and the child's part that goes over it. Also, your emergency room. I've been refused oxygen 5 times in 1 day for the same condition, was a heart issue that I had. I was not having a heart attack. I knew this, but I have a very bad, very high heart rate. They said, oh, you don't need it. And I said, I'm having a panic attack. My heart rate's at 135. I don't feel like I get any air. We checked your stats, and they're good, you don't need it. They didn't know how to do it. In surgery, I was going in to get prepared. I asked the nurse, if I needed oxygen, what would you do? Oh, we got it on the wall. Silly. We just look it up to your nose. Now I'm going into surgery, and they already been told I'm a neck breather, and they're going to look it up to my nose. Basically, they will kill you. This is not a joke. This is very serious, and you need to take it seriously. First off, never go there alone. If you can, make sure you've got somebody with you who is aware of your condition and will argue and fight for you. I had both my vans and I had my toolkit with me, or parts that I take. The anesthesiologist comes in. She goes, I want to give you the spinal tap. I said, for this knee surgery, it's a 30-minute to 1 hour surgery. I go home the same day. The spinal tap, I have to lay flat for 6 hours or more. No, I will not take a spinal tap. Well, I can't hook this up to you. Sure you can. I had to give her the parts. Now, their pulmonary department has all these parts. It's a 12-inch or 6-inch piece of hose. It's a 22-millimeter diameter hose. They have a little tiny adapter. It fits into the base plates that I have. snug, and then they have a filter that goes on the other end, where the other side is larger, is a 25mm taper, and it fits their machine, and she was able to hook it up. And I had to yank it out of my neck and tell her I can't breathe. I'm not getting any air. Well, I've got 3 milliliters of oxygen going to it. I said, but that's all you have. I need air with it, not just oxygen. Now, when they get oxygen up to your nose, when you inhale, you're inhaling air plus 3 milliliters of oxygen. All I had was a 3 milliliters of oxygen, which was like trying to breathe through a cocktail straw. So, be your own advocate. Learn all that you can. I will post another video and show the parts that you actually need to get. They're all obtainable. Matter of fact, the hospital has them. They just don't know about them. But you should have them for yourself as a precaution. So, your doctor does not know how to treat you. You are going to have to educate them. Be as kind as you can when you do it. If you have a good one, they will listen. Your family doctor will. Or your primary care physician will. And the nurses will. Most of them are very, very good and willing to learn. Some are not. I had one that was going to release me from the hospital, and I had oxygen down to 72. Basically, she put me in hypoxia. So I'm working on a program to try to train them, so educate yourself. Do not believe them. They do not know. Call your local ambulance company, emergency medical place, and ask them, do they know how to treat a neck breather? And could they indicate it on your records that if they have to come to your address, they already know you are a neck breather? Oxygen goes to your stoma. Now, the funny thing is, it's not rocket science. Hand me the tube, I'll put it inside my neck hole, and I'm okay. They have trach masks, you can go on it very simply. The main thing is, you have to be an advocate and be prepared. You will have to educate every person in the medical field that you run into. Have a good day, and please get a medical alert bracelet and be safe. Bye-bye.